So in today's tutorial, as you can see, I am completely barefaced. The only thing I've done is my skincare, and I've already got a tutorial on that. I'll leave the link in the description box to go and see. But today we're going to be doing something really fun, really quickly, and I know, excuse me, okay, I got my hair done and I can't do anything with it. As you know, I can't do my own hair, it's ridiculous. So let's just not try and look at the pineapple on top of my head. We'll keep that. So just before I get into this tutorial, I'm just going to put it out there, I didn't come up with this idea, and the fact that I didn't kind of makes me quite sad because it is just unreal. I seen Jimmy Genevieve post a look like this, was incredible. Obviously she's an absolute doll. I seen Kaylee, she done a YouTube tutorial as well, and there's also another girl I seen do this tutorial on YouTube, and she was just unreal, and I can't pronounce her name, but I will find her and I'll put the link, I'll put the links to all their looks and stuff with this. You will love doing this, it's so much fun. So obviously you know already what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going cray with freckles, and in other tutorials I've seen the YouTubers, they have padded it off. Well, I'm going to leave it on because I want them to be really, really strong. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is my Bperfect 10-second tan to create my freckles. The reason I'm using this one is because I absolutely love this tan. I've used it for a long time and it is my babe. So what I'm going to do is I have a little inglot pan right here, and I'm just going to use this tan. I'm going to just put two, no, why I used 2 pumps, that was ridiculous. You don't need to use 2 pumps, 1 pump will be grand. Okay, the wee brush that I'm going to use is an Inglot 23T brush. This is really nice and thin, and just make sure when you get a wee brush like this that you twirl it around and make it really, really pointy, because that's what we want to get our freckles on point. Into the fake tan like this. Now this part I will speed up because it can take time. I'll do the first couple nice and slow for you to see, and then I'll get straight into it. So I'm going to start adding like some where I've got blemishes, which is like here, here. I've got like a wee vein that just comes to here. I'm going to make that a freckle. Here, here. And then obviously you can make them like as big and as small as you want them. So I'm just gonna start patting this on. Now the YouTubers that I've seen do this pat it off, like I said, but I'm just gonna leave it on. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start going over my lips with it as well, which I really love. Like people that have real freckles over their lips are just gorgeous. So here we go. We're starting to look freckly. This is the pressure that you apply them is really important. Like don't go really hard, it's so light depending on like how dark you want them. And then like when the brush has barely anything on it, you can go like in between and leave some like different like shapes and like almost like looking like pigment. Like that. I'm gonna be going over the top of this, so they won't look so intense. This is why I didn't want to wash it off, because I feel like when you tap them off, then they're slightly gone, and I want them to be really strong. So like the ones like under my eyes, I want to be really, really light. It's literally all about what you want them to be. Like if you want like 3, have 3. For their eye one. And there we go. Then what I'm going to do is add some up here. Like, just do whatever you want. Make it good, fun. I don't want a full coverage. Obviously, if I don't full coverage, these will be completely disappeared and your work would be wasted. So what I'm going to do is, because I want a completely sheer coverage, I literally only want a wee bit of colour to my face, but more maybe like highlighted. So I'm going to go in with the MAC Stroke Cream and some foundation. This is from jamnco. So I'm just going to dip in with my Powder and Pout Beauty Blender. This is a well loved beauty blender. I am obsessed. I don't think I've used a brush to do my foundation from I've Got This. So thanks. Like so. And I'm just gonna pat it over. That's just gonna give me a bit of coverage, but nothing too much that it's gonna cover these freckles up, because if I see this start covering it up too much, I think I will cry. Getting a wee bit of coverage, not too much, which is good. Now, I would say this foundation is full coverage, but I've used a totally wee bit of it and I really like it. Can you see the freckles are still there, but maybe not as strong? So that's what we wanted. So what I done was I went back in and just made some darker ones, just because I feel like not every freckle is the same, so why not just mix the shades up a bit. Go in with the Madison Makeup Contour and Highlight and Blush palette, and I'm going to go in with the highlighter. And this is really like, this is a lovely white creamy highlighter like that. I'm just going to rub my fingers together and I'm just going to pat it here, just because we don't want a lot of it with their contour. And I am going to use my fingers again like so. So contour 2 this one is, and I'm going to mix it with contour 3, and I'm just going to give myself a wee bit of structure. Then I'm just going to go over it with the Beauty Blender just to make sure that it's nicely blended out. I'm really sorry if the light was really light. I was like, what's happening? But now you can see the freckles a bit better now that I have brought the lighting down a bit. I'm just going to go in with some mascara, reddy toned, orangey toned lipstick, and I'm just going to pat it here because I love nice pigmented lips, and I think for this look it works well. With a wee bit of lip gloss, just really, I'm just going to go like around the edges of my lips. Contour again, and I'm just gonna pat it here just so my eyelids have a bit of like pigment on them. I think it'll look better. There you go. We have our own freckles. I think it's really cool. I really hope you enjoyed this. I thought it was really fun. I would absolutely love for you to do something like this and tag me and let me see, because I just think this is awesome. What I'm going to do is as well, I'm going to go off and I'm going to load more of these on. because you can layer them up, you can make them as dark. So keep an eye out on my Instagram channel, everything linked. I'll also leave all the products that I've used are all linked as well underneath in the description box. And I really hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, give me a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. This part and put it into the tutorial. I'm so sorry. Please, for those that have freckles, don't cover them. You have been blessed with the most beautiful skin, and we're over here like painting them on and you're covering them up. They're just absolutely beautiful. Hi Marley. So please, please, please don't cover them. They're beautiful. You're beautiful, and I want them. Bye. Say hello. This is Marley. And I